my dear students, welcome back. In our previous session, we discussed about elements and compounds. Do you all remember that? Okay, good. So, elements are pure substances that cannot split into simpler components through chemical reaction. And what about compounds? Compounds are combination of two or more elements through chemical reaction. You know that oxygen and hydrogen are examples of elements. These elements combine to form water, which is an example of compounds. Like that, which are the components present in sugar? Yes, here sugar is a compound. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen combine through a chemical reaction to form sugar. Is it clear, children? Okay. Next, we are moving to the topic origin of the names of elements. Do you know for what symbols are used? Do you see these symbols? What these symbols indicates? Yes, good. The symbols are giving messages to us instead of writing full wordings, isn't it? Like that, elements are also represented by symbols. Elements are also represented by symbols. Do you know what is this picture? Yes, this is the picture of periodic table. Periodic table is a table of arrangement of elements from left to right and top to bottom in order of increasing the atomic number. You will study more about this in your higher classes. Here you can see only the letters, isn't it? Do you know what these letters indicates? So let's study about this. Okay. In early days, pictures were used as the symbols of elements. The modern method of assigning symbols was developed by the Swedish scientist Berzelius. Berzelius also discovered the elements selenium, thorium, cerium and silicon. The symbols are assigned in different ways. The first name of the English name of the elements is used as the symbols. The capital letters are used as the symbols. For example, carbon. The first letter is C, so we can write C for representing carbon. Like that, hydrogen. The first letter is H, so we can write H for representing hydrogen. Oxygen, O. And nitrogen, N. But for some elements, along with the first letter, the second letter or another prominent letter is also used in the symbol as a small letter. For example, calcium. Calcium is represented by using its first letter C and the second letter A. Ca. Chlorine, here C and L is used. Chromium, C and R is used to represent chromium. And for beryllium, B and E is used, Be. For some elements, letters of Latin name of the elements are used as symbols. For example, sodium. Its Latin name is natrium, so that the symbol used to indicate sodium is Na. Potassium. Latin name is Kalium. K is used to represent potassium. Copper. Cuprum is its Latin name, so Cu is used to represent copper. Iron. Ferrum is its Latin name, so Fe is used as symbol. In the past, elements were named after places, countries, continents, characteristic properties, scientists, planets, satellites, etc. Some examples based on this is given in your textbook of page number 52, table 4.1. For the element polonium, do you know how it got its name? The name is based on the country Poland. Like that, curium. Its name came from the scientist Marie Curie. Chromium. It is based on the color chrome. Indium. It is based on the color indigo. Chlorine is also based on color chloro. Neptunium got its name from the planet Neptune. Europium got its name from the continent Europe. Like that, you should complete the table 4.2. So students, today we discussed about the topic origin of the names of the elements. Watch the video carefully. Thank you.